Above average season, and all the way back to 2015 has been above average, and it looks like it could be another one. Here's what we're watching this morning. We're actually watching two areas in the tropics now. Notice there's a new one that is going to be east of the Bahamas, moving towards Bermuda. That one's probably not going to do much. The one that is likely to become more than likely a depression in the next couple of days is the one sitting down near the Yucatan. Now, this was originally kind of part of the remnants of Agatha, but there's a lot more now to this than the remnants of Agatha. Notice we got a big burst of storms off the coast of the Yucatan Peninsula here towards Cozumel and Cancun. And remember, you need storms firing to get a tropical system to develop. So we'll be watching this burst of convection here is what we call it, or storms. And this is eventually going to move north and east towards South Florida by tomorrow, or by Friday rather, and into Saturday. And that's when it has a pretty high chance of becoming a depression, maybe becoming our first tropical or subtropical storm of the season. If it does get a name, it would be Alex. But you can see there, anywhere in here is where it could try to organize over the next several days as it drifts north and east. Of course, staying well south of the North Gulf Coast. This is not going to impact us in any way here in Louisiana, other than actually lower our rain chances and make us a little hotter. I'll talk about that in a second. But there you can see there, a 70% chance we see this turn into a depression or a storm. Is it going to become anything beyond that? Not likely. Here's the reason why. The Gulf is very hostile right now. We've got an upper level trough. That's what's going to eventually pull whatever tries to develop down here to the northeast towards South Florida. Notice all the dry air in the Gulf of Mexico. There's also wind shear. That wind shear will blow that dry air into the circulation and likely keep the west side and the north side of the system very dry. It'll be the south side. So really from south central to South Florida will have the best chance of some heavy rain starting Friday and going into Saturday, and then it lifts up to the north and moves along the east coast but out to sea. Of course, this is traditionally pretty quiet, this part of hurricane season. On June 1st, the peak is usually within the first week or two of September. So we got a long ways to go here, and we've been through it many, many times, and we'll make it through this season. But yes, it's always best to be prepared. As I mentioned, our forecast just staying hot and humid, as Chris Franklin said last night. Our forecast boring, and that's how we like it this time of year. We stay in the 90s, and look at this, even some mid-90s approaching us as we go into Saturday and Sunday. A lot of sinking air on the outskirts of whatever our tropical system is. Heats us up, but it also makes our rain chances lower. So rain chances will be there the next several days. I do think we're a little drier this weekend, but some spotty storms around today, tomorrow. A little bit higher chances of rain on Friday with an approaching cool front, but the cool front doesn't cool us down, unfortunately. Just staying hot and humid, and more importantly, boring.